Most men think intimacy is all about passion, but what if I told you the real secret to lasting connection has nothing to do with that? A 72-year-old with decades of wisdom about love, relationships, and deep connection is about to share something most men never realize until it's too late. Did you know that small, everyday actions, like a kind word, a simple touch, or truly listening, can make a bigger difference than anything else? Or that men and women experience love differently, and understanding this could completely change your relationship? If you've ever wondered why some relationships last a lifetime while others fade away, this message is for you. Because true intimacy isn't about time, it's about connection. Stay with us, because today you'll hear life-changing wisdom that could transform the way you see love forever. Did you know? Surprising facts about female pleasure, explained simply. Most people think bigger breasts make intimacy better, but what if I told you that's not always true? Hey there, let's talk about something interesting, female pleasure, and some facts that might totally surprise you. So here's the first one. Women with bigger breasts might not always feel comfortable during intimacy. Why? Well, according to scientific studies, men tend to get overly excited when they see larger breasts, which can actually make them finish faster. Yeah, you heard that right. Instead of making things last longer, it sometimes has the opposite effect. Now, here's another weird but true fact. Kissing on the stomach can feel better than kissing on the neck or ears. Most people think the neck is the most sensitive spot, but scientists found that the stomach has a ton of nerve endings connected to the vagus nerve, a special nerve that makes the body feel deep sensations. So if you've never tried it, well, now you know. And here's something that might blow your mind. Some women actually enjoy intimacy during their period. Crazy, right? But there's science behind it. During menstruation, estrogen and testosterone levels rise, which can boost arousal and sensitivity. Plus, the extra blood flow in that area makes everything feel more intense. What do you think? Ever heard of these before? Drop a comment and let's talk. But hold on, there's something even crazier coming up. There's one body part that almost no one talks about, but science says it might be one of the most sensitive areas ever. Stick around, because in the next part, I'll reveal an erogenous zone that might totally change the way you think about intimacy. Hit that like button and stay tuned. You don't want to miss this. The science of foreplay. One small change can transform intimacy. Think foreplay is just a warm-up? Science says it might be the most important part of intimacy, and most people are doing it wrong. Most people see foreplay as a quick step before the real thing, but studies show that it can make or break the entire experience. The way you prepare for intimacy can determine whether it's just okay or mind-blowing. And here's something you probably didn't know. Drinking water before intimacy can actually improve orgasm response. Sounds weird, right? But science proves that hydration is directly linked to blood circulation, and when your blood flow is strong, arousal happens faster, lasts longer, and feels better. On the other hand, dehydration can lead to low energy, less sensitivity, and weaker muscle contractions during climax. So before you focus on setting the mood, grab a glass of water. It might just change everything. But preparation isn't just about what you drink, it's also about creating the right atmosphere. Think about it, a rushed, unplanned moment versus a clean, comfortable, and thoughtfully prepared space. Which one sounds more enjoyable? Taking the time to shower, feel fresh, and smell amazing doesn't just boost your own confidence, it enhances the experience for both you and your partner. Subtle touches like soft lighting, fresh sheets, and a hint of natural fragrance can make everything feel more intimate, special, and unforgettable. Now, let's talk about one of the most underrated foreplay tricks, using a blindfold. When you remove sight, your body heightens its other senses, making every touch more intense, every whisper more electrifying, and every movement more thrilling. It's why sensory play is so powerful. Your brain fills in the gaps, creating stronger anticipation and deeper pleasure. But the biggest secret? A grateful, present mindset makes everything more meaningful. Instead of focusing on performance, focus on appreciation, connection, and simply enjoying the moment. And here's something few people ever talk about. There's one mistake that silently ruins intimacy, no matter how good the chemistry is. Fix this, and you won't just improve foreplay, you'll unlock a whole new level of connection. Curious? Get ready, because what you're about to learn next might just change everything. The secret to deep connection and intimacy. Being great in bed isn't just about knowing the right moves, it's about truly connecting with your partner. Some people think intimacy is all about skill, but that's not true. The best experiences happen when partners understand each other, listen, and care about what makes the other person feel good. The key is not just physical touch, it's also about emotions, words, and feeling close. Men and women often experience intimacy in different ways. A man's voice and body language can show how much he is attracted to a woman. If he really cares, he might talk softer, lean in closer, and pay more attention. For women, feeling safe, loved, and appreciated is often the most important thing. When a woman feels emotionally connected, intimacy becomes much more enjoyable for her. Did you know that during an orgasm, the heart can beat as fast as 180 times per minute? That's as fast as someone running at full speed. This shows that intimacy is not just about the body, it's about emotions, chemistry, and how the mind and body work together. Here's something important about men. They love to know they are making their partner happy. A man feels the best when he knows his partner is truly enjoying the moment. That's why expressing your feelings can make a big difference. Whispering, "I love you," calling him by a sweet name, or even changing the way you talk to him in that moment can make everything feel more exciting and special. But there's one big mistake that most people don't even realize they're making. Something that could change everything. Want to know what it is? Keep watching, because the next part might surprise you. The best positions for a better love life, made simple. Ever wonder why some nights feel more exciting than others? Science has the answer. Most people think intimacy is all about one thing, but the truth is, the way you connect matters just as much as what you do. Studies show that 80% of women feel the most pleasure through clitoral stimulation, not just regular movements. That's because the clitoris has over 8,000 nerve endings, more than any other sensitive spot. So, if you want to make things better, it's not just about the position, it's about focusing on what actually works. Now here's something surprising. The missionary position, often seen as the most basic, is actually the most enjoyable for 80% of women. Why? Because it allows for full-body closeness, deep eye contact, and better angles for stimulation. And guess what? Adding a small pillow under the hips can completely change the experience, making movements feel more intense and satisfying. If you want to make the experience last longer and feel more exciting, standing positions can be a game changer. When standing, movements naturally slow down, which helps build up anticipation while also delaying climax. Plus, since standing requires more balance and control, it creates a stronger physical and emotional connection, making everything feel fresh and new again. But here's the truth, there's no single best position. There are so many choices, lying down, standing, sitting, kneeling. It all depends on what you and your partner enjoy the most. The most important thing is to talk to each other, try different things, and figure out what works best for both of you. Just like anything in a relationship, communication and small improvements make all the difference. The key to better intimacy isn't about doing something crazy. It's about understanding what makes both people feel good and connected. Trying different techniques, focusing on the right areas, and choosing positions that feel comfortable can turn an ordinary experience into something amazing. But most people make one big mistake without even realizing it. Something so simple, yet so powerful, that it can instantly make any position 10 times better. Once you know it, you'll never go back. Stay tuned, because in the next part, we're going to reveal this game-changing secret, and trust me, you don't want to miss it. How to avoid common mistakes and improve relationship intimacy. What if I told you that trying too hard to make your partner happy could actually push them away? Many people believe that more is always better when it comes to intimacy, but that's not true. One of the biggest mistakes people make is overstimulating sensitive areas. While touch is important, too much pressure or repetitive movement can lead to discomfort instead of pleasure. The key is understanding what feels right for your partner and keeping communication open. Sometimes, less is actually more. But here's something even more important. For women, emotional connection comes first. Science shows that men and women experience intimacy differently. For men, physical touch often creates emotional closeness, but for most women, emotional security comes first. If a woman feels stressed, anxious, or disconnected, even the best physical techniques won't work. That's why simple things like a warm hug, a kind word, or deep eye contact can be just as powerful as any physical action. And here's something surprising. Many women over 30 express more openness to trying new things in their relationships. This happens because, with age, people often feel more confident in their bodies, more willing to communicate their needs, and more interested in deepening their connection. But the key to trying anything new is trust, respect, and honest conversations. A relationship thrives when both partners feel safe, comfortable, and excited about exploring together. At the end of the day, the best relationships aren't built on techniques alone. They're built on trust, understanding, and emotional connection. Whether it's improving communication, exploring new ways to bond, or simply making sure your partner feels heard and appreciated, a strong foundation always leads to better experiences. But here's where almost everyone makes a mistake. Something so small, yet so powerful, that fixing it could transform your entire relationship. Stick around, because in the next part, we're going to reveal this one simple shift that makes all the difference. How to last longer and improve intimacy. Simple tips we can use today. What if we told you there's an easy trick to help men last longer, and it all starts with what we use daily? A lot of men worry about finishing too quickly, but the good news is there's a simple way to improve control. It's called the stop and start technique, and trust us, it works. Here's how we do it. When we feel like we're about to finish, stop. Take a few deep breaths and relax for about 10 to 15 seconds. Once we feel back in control, start again. Keep repeating this, and over time, we'll naturally last longer. Sounds simple, right? But science backs it up. Studies from the Journal of Sexual Medicine show that this method trains our body to hold back longer, kind of like working out at the gym. The more we practice, the stronger our control gets. A real-life example, John's story. Let's talk about John. He used to struggle with lasting long enough, and it really frustrated him. He tried all kinds of tricks, but nothing worked. Then, he made a small change. He started exercising, improving his daily routine, and adding the right nutrients to his diet. And guess what? It worked. Scientists from the American Journal of Physiology found that regular exercise improves blood flow, energy, and stamina, everything we need to last longer. After a few weeks, John started noticing big changes: more energy, more confidence, better control, choosing the right foods for better stamina. But here's the thing, it's not just about exercise. What we eat daily matters too. John made one simple change to his routine. Every morning, he added 2 boiled eggs and a handful of cashews, about 2 nuts, to his breakfast. Eggs are packed with vitamin B6 and protein, which help balance hormones and reduce stress. Cashews are full of zinc and healthy fats, which boost testosterone and keep energy levels high. These little changes gave John more stamina, more confidence, and better performance overall. But that's just one option. Each of us is different, so we might find other foods that work better. You can also try natural foods that support circulation, energy, and endurance. Things like bananas, avocados, dark chocolate, or walnuts. The key is to choose foods that support our body and fit our lifestyle. Why morning intimacy works best. Now let's talk about timing. Did you know that morning is the best time for men? Science proves it. Studies from the Journal of Endocrinology show that testosterone is highest in the morning, which means more energy and more desire. Meanwhile, women often feel more emotionally connected after intimacy because their brains release oxytocin, the love hormone. Knowing this can help us understand each other better and create deeper connections. Here's the big secret. Most men make one small mistake that holds them back, and fixing it could instantly improve control and satisfaction. In the next part, we're going to reveal exactly what it is, and once we know it, we'll never go back. Stick around, because this could be the game changer we've been looking for. The psychology of attraction and intimacy, surprising facts you need to know. Did you know that humans have been exploring ways to improve intimacy for over 30,000 years? Attraction isn't just about looks, it's about how we think, feel, and connect with others. In fact, archaeologists have discovered the oldest known sex toys from the Stone Age, dating back 30,000 years. This proves that intimacy has always been an important part of human life. People from ancient times, just like us today, looked for ways to improve their relationships and feel closer to their partners. But what makes someone attractive? Science shows that women are naturally drawn to strong, intelligent, and confident partners. This doesn't mean only physical strength. It's about showing leadership, making smart decisions, and being emotionally stable. A long time ago, people had to rely on their partners for survival, so they looked for someone who could protect and support them. Even today, research proves that confidence and kindness are often more attractive than just looks. But here's something important. A lack of intimacy can cause problems in relationships. Studies show that when couples stop spending time together or don't feel connected, they may start looking for attention elsewhere. That's why things like talking openly, spending quality time together, and showing appreciation are so important for keeping a relationship strong. Attraction and love are not just about looks. They are shaped by how we treat and connect with each other. By understanding these patterns, we can build deeper, more meaningful relationships that last. The power of emotional connection in relationships. As we go through life, we start to realize that love is more than just physical attraction. It's about how we treat and understand each other. Science shows that what truly keeps a relationship strong is emotional connection, kindness, and appreciation. Women often feel drawn to confidence, intelligence, and emotional warmth, while men feel happiest when they know they are making their partner feel loved and valued. But here's something we don't talk about enough. Intimacy is a lifelong journey. Many couples feel that as they get older, passion fades, but that doesn't have to be the case. Research shows that small, thoughtful actions like saying thank you, sharing laughter, or simply spending time together can bring back connection and excitement at any age. Another important fact is that men and women experience love differently. Studies show that men often feel more desire in the morning because their energy and hormones are at their highest. Meanwhile, women feel the strongest emotional connection after moments of closeness, as their brain releases oxytocin, the bonding hormone. Understanding these differences helps us connect in ways that make both partners feel valued. Most importantly, a loving relationship is built on gratitude and understanding. When we take time to appreciate, listen, and support each other, love becomes stronger. A simple thank you, a kind gesture, or even just being present in the moment can make all the difference. At the end of the day, love isn't just about passion. It's about being there for each other, showing kindness, and truly appreciating the person by our side. When we practice gratitude and understanding, love grows deeper, more meaningful, and more beautiful than ever before. The final message: to leave a lasting impact. Love and connection aren't just about big moments. They're built on small, everyday actions. Science shows that appreciation, emotional closeness, and understanding are what truly keep relationships strong. We often think that intimacy fades with time, but the truth is, love evolves. It becomes deeper, more meaningful, and more rewarding when we nurture it. A simple touch, a kind word, or just being present for each other can make all the difference. So as we continue on this journey, let's choose to cherish our partners, to listen, to express gratitude, and to keep learning about each other. When we do that, intimacy doesn't fade, it grows. Because in the end, love isn't about perfection, it's about connection. If this video gave you something to think about, hit the like button, share it with someone who might need to hear this, and let's keep the conversation going in the comments. What's one small thing you do to keep your relationship strong? Let us know below.